Most overrated player in the Prem. Ooh, good question. Most overrated player in the Prem. It depends who's rating them. So, it's a difficult question, this. I have my own thoughts on one particular player that would land. Yeah, and it is Cole Palmer. I seen somebody put that in the chat. That's my answer. Um, I do feel Cole Palmer is the most overrated player in the Premier League, but I don't feel like he's not a good player. He is. I just feel like there's there's been a few penalties and a few ups and downs. So yeah, I probably agree on Cole Palmer, but I do think Cole Palmer is a very good footballer at the same time. But I don't think he's done enough to deserve some of the hype that he's been getting. Saka is another interesting show from people in the chat. I know, look, again, on Palmer, I fully believe he'll get there. Cole Palmer's a very good young footballer and could be destined for huge things. I'm not trying to say he's shit or anything like it, but I think some of the praise he's gotten has been a little bit over the top, perhaps. But he is a good footballer, and again, I'm not trying to say he isn't. Evan Ferguson's an interesting one as well. Certainly burst onto the scene and hasn't kicked on as much as anybody would have hoped, I think. But I don't think he's overhyped too much. I think he just had that one period where he was doing well and looked great, where people were excited to see how he gets on. Edison said John Stones. Honestly, on John Stones, I think he's turned it round. Because you remember when he first went to Man City from Everton for 50 million quid and we were all laughing? Like, how on earth have they paid 50 million quid? I think over the course of time and the way Pep's moved them around, I actually think John Stones has come good in the end. Josh Phillips said Palmer will be remembered as the biggest mistake of Pep's career. You know what though? You got to give Palmer immense credit, because it would have been easy for him to stay at Man City and, wait for an opportunity or, sit there and collect trophies. But to go and back yourself to play, I give him all the respect in the world for that, because he could have stayed there and rode the gravy train and picked up trophies. So as much as I think maybe his performances have been a little bit overblown, I think he deserves tremendous credit for making that brave decision to move on.